how to choose a niche or a service for your outsourcing business. So I'm going to share with you in this video what to do in terms of what service to provide, how many to provide, and just answer whatever questions you have around outsourcing. Hi everybody, it's Limpaderi here, and if you're new to this channel, then I am here to help you achieve time and financial freedom. And of course, if you're new to this, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification when I release my video. Okay, so you guys have told me that you're interested in starting an outsourcing business. So I'm going to create more videos around this topic, but if you do feel like I'm not covering certain things that you want to know, please let me know in the comments below any questions so that I could share with you my wisdom and my experience around outsourcing. Okay, so let's talk about what service. First of all, I really think that you need to be thinking more of what problem are you solving for people. Yeah, what are you interested in solving, right? Like if you have a website background, maybe you want to get into the website development. But really think about what problem are you solving that in the marketplace no one else is doing, or the pricing is different. How can you stand out from what is already in the marketplace? So when you're starting out as well, you also need to, at first, of course, explore which service you want to do, but you eventually want to think about which ones you really want to hone in. Because when I first started my outsourcing business 10 years ago, one of the first agency that I started, I sort of provided anything and everything, right? It's like you can do website, you can do graphics, you can do content, you can do everything. But because I was spreading myself so thin, I wasn't great at anything, and that means I had to have different process, I had to have different people. And what I've learned from that now, 5 years later, when I end up starting Outsourcing Angel, was I wanted to pick, simple services, and I'm going to do really good at it, and I'm going to be able to turn it into like a machine, right? Think of like In-N-Out Burger. I don't know if you've been to America. In-N-Out Burger is this burger place where it is jam-packed with people. Now, their model is so simple. They just sell beef burgers or cheeseburgers, right? And you don't have two choices. It's sort of like a burger with cheese or a burger with no cheese and a burger with double cheese. And that's it. It's only beef. Now, they don't have a menu for people that like chicken or fish or vegetarian or whatever else. And because of that, they're able to make the price so cheap. Because of that they get to focus on the consistency and the quality of the food, that everyone, whenever they feel craving for a burger, they think of In-N-Out, because they know that it's cheap, it's going to taste the same, and you know what, it just saves me so much time. I go there and I'm not like choosing which menu, which item to order. I'm just like, there's only a few, I gotta pick. And the first time I ate there, I wasn't a vegetarian, so I was like, hey, beef burger, fine. But the recent time I was a vegetarian, so I was just like, oh man, no vegetarian. But I wasn't able to go to them, hey, can you make me a vegetarian? Because they just don't do that, right? So it forces me as a client to just, okay, I'm just going to take the beef out and I'll eat it that way. And so can you imagine, as a business owner, if you just didn't have to run around trying to make more food, more things for people? Because imagine if you have a restaurant business, you're going to have all these ingredients in stock and make all these food, and you're not sure which ones people are going to choose, which one is going to sell more versus that one. Because you have so many items in the menu, you just can't really do well at, a few things. You just it's like master of all, jack of all trades. Yeah, that's the word. So I really learned that, after I started my agency, and I was sort of like, people come to me, what can you help me with? Oh, everything, just whatever you need. And so I started to do website. I did so many things. Whereas now people come to me for outsourcing, and it's simple. I have a VA service. You either hire them 4 hours or 8 hours a day. That's it. And the rest of the time, we're focusing on how to improve the client experience. So how can they feel that we're listening to them in the journey, that we're providing the service, that we're improving culture, we're adding value to the VAs, the virtual assistants, so they have a great experience. So even having just two service, or I would say it's more like one service, just two options, there's still so much to do already, right? So I want you to think about the service that you really feel strong about, and how can you focus on that service and then create better system around it. I would recommend a book called Built to Sell. So this book was a great insight for me to shift my thinking. So in this book, the guy went from an agency selling everything to becoming a logo designer, right? A logo company. And so he no longer have to focus on all these other services that he doesn't really do well in, but he did the logo so well and created systems and process, and the consistency of the quality of the logo became a well-known thing, and his clients keep coming back to him, and he's known as a logo company, the specialist, right? And so it really made his life easier. The clients know that this is what he provides, because when we're starting out as an entrepreneur, we get tempted to go, oh, I can help you, I can help you, I can help you. And we just stretch ourselves way too far. And then we get to be known for nothing, because you can't really be everything to everyone. So you really need to be brave enough to go, which is my favorite service? How can I do this really well, and really research around competitor analysis around my service and pricing and everything, so that this one particular service, one or two, let's say, is so unique and powerful that I just have to sell more of that. And imagine spending hours and hours selling this one thing. You even get better at selling this thing. Everything you do will just be better because you get to have less things to focus on. You focus on a few things. So that's the point of this video, where I'm talking to you not only choosing your niche, but niching down and go deeper rather than wider. And don't get tempted to just offer everything to chase the money, because then it really doesn't work out in the long run. You're not going to even see the profit as much as if you're honing into a few things. I hope I didn't repeat myself too much, but that is my video for today. If you have any questions around niching, outsourcing, or any topics that you'd like me to cover, let me know. But once again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you guys. Bye.